The animation for Young and Healthy is fabulous. The narrative, it's okay. This is a Warner Brothers cartoon from 1933. It's directed by Rudolf Ising and Fritz Freleng, and voices are provided by Ken Darby, Rudolf Ising, Johnny Murray, Shirley Reed, and the Rhythmettes. And it's about a king who is playing with his jack in the box, not really interested in what's going on in the court and just wants to be entertained by his jack in the box. But then his jack in the box breaks. And while weeping, he walks away from his throne and then sees the children playing and laughing and having a great time. And he decides that's what he wants to do too. And that's basically the narrative. Honestly, the narrative is, it felt a little bit flat. It felt like it was missing something. We do have the character of the queen, who is basically the opposite of the king in terms of personality, which did work quite well, but not enough for me to say that the narrative gave as much as it could have done. I just feel like there needed to be something else there, a bit of a backstory maybe. I know it's only a 7 minute cartoon, but I want to know why the king is like this. Just something to give it a little bit more meat, make it a little bit more fleshy, because I feel like the narrative is lacking in something. But the animation style is so stunning and so gorgeous, and I absolutely loved it. It starts off with some steps and then a carpet down this step, and it just looks fabulous, and it just goes from strength to strength. I love the design of the king. One thing I loved in particular, it's such a small thing, but a child is bouncing on a chair, playing with, I think, a cord from a curtain. Not the safest thing, but the child is bouncing on the chair and the cushion looked like the child was bouncing on it. And it was just so great. And there are so many little things here and there that I just really enjoyed about the actual visual element, that the narrative, lacking in a little something, didn't really bother me too much. I really thoroughly enjoyed this. So it's not perfect, but it is brilliant. And the actual animation I could watch again and again. I just think it's stunning. There are probably little things that I missed here and there because there's often a lot going on at any one time, but I thought it was visually really fabulous. I really liked the design of the king. I quite liked his personality. Maybe that's why I wanted something a little bit more from the narrative so I could maybe learn a bit more about him. I don't know. But certainly what we got was good. I just feel like there could have been more. And the king, he is, as I said, quite different to the personality of the queen, and I liked the queen in her own ways. But the king was definitely my favorite. Beautiful, beautiful animation. Okay narrative, but definitely a cartoon that's worth checking out if you're a fan of Warner Brothers and you haven't seen Young and Healthy.